Hey, Kyle and Blake here. We're talking about games that I care about slightly more than I did last week's game.
You liked Saints Row.
It was great, actually.
Yeah.
But
these are fun. We're doing 5 games today.
5 games are better than 1
Yep.
if you're a quantity over quality kind of guy. Bastian, NBA Jam on Fire, and 3 others.
Let's start with Bastian.
Yes, Bastian.
All right. It's like a mythical quest, like a children's adventure book type game. You know, you're fighting off monsters and traveling on the stone paths and with swords and elixirs and things like that. And you say, oh, there's 100 games like that. But this one, it's sort of the way it's presented. You know, the world builds around you as you walk. So as you're walking along the pathway, the walls and the floors are coming up out of the ground. And there's a narrator who sort of provides that old sage wisdom and a little bit of humor along the way.
And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
And it's fun. And again, it's downloadable, it's cheap, it's a fun time.
My favorite game of probably my childhood is back, NBA Jam on Fire.
On Fire Edition. Yep.
I really feel old saying that I played. I played it on every platform available as a kid, so it's back and it's still just
It's
as
on
fun.
2 more platforms now, the Xbox Live Arcade and the PlayStation Network. It's the good old 2-on-2 NBA Jam action, but it's got all the classic NBA trappings of old, including the announcers back with all his boom shakalakas and other crazy catchphrases.
Player, please. Uh-oh. 2 guys, 1 done.
Yeah, it's not necessarily all that crazy. It's just boom shakalaka.
He's a crazy guy.
And giant head mode like this. Giant head mode. Let's talk about HalfMinute Hero.
Yeah. The original HalfMinute Hero came out for the PSP a couple years ago. This is now available just on the Xbox Live Arcade. You got 30 seconds to complete every level, but there's little things along the way that can regenerate time for you. It's got that 8-bit look and all those text menus, all the dialogue, so nobody's speaking in this one. Just a lot of that, you know, when you hit A real fast to get past all the dialogue, you don't care. It's got sort of that old feel.
Final Fantasy 1 style.
A little bit, yeah.
Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet.
You got the name right. Very good.
I did. I can read.
You're going to play on a planet that is insanely twisted and there's lots of shadows. Okay, but you're in this little tiny spaceship. There's lots of different tools that you can use to solve puzzles. A lot of puzzles you're going to see that we're talking about today. And it doesn't look great. It's not going to have realistic graphics like, you know, Battlefield or something like that. But it's got this neat and interesting look. Lots of colors, lots of shadows. At least the demo's worth a try, and I think you'll get hooked when you play that.
And then stacking. I was a little wary of this because you said kids safe.
Kids, sort of family friendly. It's not a kids game. There's no Elmo or anything here. But this is one that came out back in February. A lot of people might have forgotten about it by now. He's solving more puzzles. Hey. But it's the hook in this one. Everybody is a little Russian nesting doll. So you start off as little tiny Charlie, and you got to hop in progressively bigger dolls, and each doll has a different power they can do. Some can fly, some can open doors, you know, some can create distractions to allow you to move on, things like that. So no talking in this one either. A lot of grunting, like and some hilarious, cute cutscenes too.
Can any of these characters run over prostitutes or jump off buildings?
Probably not.
All right. Well, never mind.
Certainly not in stacking.
All right. So all these games are available for under $15.
Yep. They all came out this year.
None of them are sold in stores.
No, you got to get them off the Xbox Live Arcade or the PlayStation Network.
And you would generally say they're all worth it?
Oh, certainly. They're a lot of fun, and they all have demos, so at least just try the demo. You're going to like them.
All right. Next week, we'll be back doing something else, maybe some Kung Fu moves.
You can do the Kung Fu moves.
And, yeah, until then, you can find Kyle on Twitter, TV Kyle. You can find me on Twitter as well, Blake the News. And until then, do something productive.
See ya.